Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. The last video I showed you how to install WordPress offline on your computer. In this video I will show you how to do some initial setup of WordPress. So let's get started. So the first thing you need to do is you need to launch your Bitnami WordPress stack. To do that, if you are on Windows or Mac, you will find the option in your start menu or your application launcher. If you're on Linux, you need to go to your home folder, and there you will find your WordPress installation folder. So this is the folder that's set by default, but during the installation, if you change the location, you will have to go to the location, right? So once you're there, you need to click manager linux x64.run. So let's click that to run. Again, if you're on Windows or Mac, you don't have to do this. You will find the Bitnami WordPress stack in your application menu or your launcher. Okay, you can directly launch it from there. Okay, so once you're here, you need to go to manage servers, okay, and start these two servers, the MySQL database server and the Apache web server. So you need to click it and then click start. Okay, so once they are running, you see that they turn green and the status will say running. Okay, so once they are running, you need to go back to the welcome screen and click go to application. Okay, that will bring up this screen. Okay, here you will have there is a link to access your WordPress installation. So let's click on that. Okay, this will bring up your default WordPress homepage. Let's log in to your WordPress dashboard. To do that, you need to put wp-admin at the end of the URL. So once you put wp-admin at the end of the URL, you will find the login screen. Okay, so you need to put your username and password and click login. So this is your dashboard or the backend of your website, right? Okay, so now let's do some initial setup. The first thing I recommend that you do is check if there are any updates available for your website. So if you go to updates, it will tell you if there are any updates available. So in my case, there are no updates available. So the WordPress plugins and themes are up to date. Okay, but if you have any updates available, it will tell you that there are some updates available, and I recommend that you update them. You will have an option to update them. You'll have to just select them and click update. Okay, once you finish updating, I suggest you go to settings, then general. So this is just a one-time thing, so you don't have to do the settings every time. The update, yes, you will have to do every time you log in and you see updates. I recommend that you do. It's not necessary that you do it every time, but I recommend that if you see updates, you update it. So let's change some settings. Okay, site title. Okay, this is the default title that we gave while we installed WordPress. Okay, if you want to change that, you can change it. The tagline, so this is the default tagline. You can change that to anything you like. Okay, so I will change it to WordPress tips and tricks, right? The administrative email, this is the default email that we gave while installing. You can either leave this as it is, or if you wish to change it, you can change it. All right, and your time zone, so you can choose the time zone you're in. So mine's is 5:30 UTC plus 5:30, so I will select that. Okay, these settings, if you wish to change the date format and the time format, you can do so here. Okay, and then once you're done, you can click save changes. Next thing you need to do is you need to change the permalink structure. So you need to go to permalinks, and then I recommend that you select this option, post name, okay, and click save changes. So that's done. Next thing I recommend that you do is you select your home page and your blog post page. Right, so if you look at the website, you can see that by default this website is loading a page. Okay, so this is set as the home page. Okay, there are many pages here and it's already been set. So this is the default setting that came up with this theme. So if it's not like that, you'll have to select the page that will load as your home page, or the page that will load while you visit your website. Okay, so let's first check the pages. Okay. So as you can see here, this page is set as the front page. So this is the default page that came with the WordPress installation. Okay, that page is set as the front page, okay, or the home page. And you can see that there's another page called blog, which is set as the post page or your blog page. Okay, so to change the settings, you need to go to appearance, customize. Now if you go to your home page settings, you will find that the right now your site is set to load a static front page, and the home page is set as that page that we saw earlier, and the blog post, for showing the blog post, this page is selected, page named blog. Okay, so this is good if you are if your website is a personal website or a business website where you want a page to show up on the front screen. But if you're going to create a blogging site where your blogs needs to show on the front page, you need to change the setting here. Now let's go back. And next thing, if you check the site identity, you will find an option to add logo. I already uploaded a logo. If you are not, you can go to upload files and select file from your computer. Okay, in my case I already uploaded logo, so let's select that logo. You can crop the logo if you like, but in my case I'll just skip it. Right, so you can see the logo has changed, and then the site icon here. Site icon is what shows up on the tab. You can see that by default the Bitnami icon is showing, so let's change that. I'll choose this one which I uploaded earlier. Okay, just select, keep cropping, click on publish. Okay, as you can see the site icon has changed. So now if you refresh, you can see the site icon changed here. The logo, site icon, right? So let's go back to the dashboard. Before you start doing anything else, I recommend that you take a backup of your website. So to do that, let's install a plugin called Updraft Plus. So let's go to plugins, click add new. So there are many backup plugins available, but I personally prefer Updraft Plus. I recommend that you install it as well. Okay, so Updraft Plus, the Updraft Plus WordPress backup plugin. Let's install it. Okay, let's activate. Now if you go to your settings, you'll find a new option called Updraft Plus Backups. Let's click on that. Okay, so now let's take a backup. Okay, so the database is selected and all the files are selected by default. You can confirm that by clicking here. Plugins, themes, uploads, any other directories found inside WP content. So everything is selected. Let's click backup now. So depending on your website size, this might take a while, but since ours is a new installation, it shouldn't take much time. So let's just wait till this is over. Alright, so the backup is finished. So you can see that the backup files are here. So in case something happens and you want to go back to how your site was at this point of time, you can simply go here and then click restore. Okay, so that's it for today's video. In the next video I will show you how to set up a simple blog site. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.